Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media, and today we are talking Vinegar Syndrome. So you guys know, if you follow the channel, I don't buy a ton from Vinegar Syndrome just because they're a little outside my price range for the most part. It's hard to find really good deals on Vincent titles, and so I often just kind of pass on them. I do have a good number in my collection, but that's been accumulated over, quite a few years now, ever since the company really started. But this past week, or a couple weeks ago, whenever it was the Vinegar Syndrome Subscriber Week, which is the only time throughout the year that you can subscribe to their full year-long package, which is much too expensive for my blood at $980. That's what the cost was this year. But outside of that, they also offered up their 10 for $10 sale, which, as far as I know, is the first time they've done this, where they put up 10 titles on sale every day for the 7 days that are only $10 each. So, of course, I finally stocked up on some Vincent titles, and I'll mention this box is packed. What I love about this sale is that every day you could just go in there, you pay for shipping the first day, but then every day after that you just click add to my existing order and it's free, there's no additional charge for shipping. So that worked out really well because I ended up picking up 15 different titles over that week, and that's awesome. So this is a big boon to my Vinegar Syndrome collection, which is a decent size, but it's not as big as some others, but I'm always excited to add to them. So with that out of the way, let's dive in here and just unbox my package from Vinegar Syndrome so I can share with you guys everything I picked up during Subscriber Week. Before we do though, if you have a quick second, please hit that like button down below. That engagement really does help me out. But with that said, let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right in to my Vinegar Syndrome 10 for 10 unboxing. Oh man, this is definitely the largest order. There's actually 2 different stacks here. I am thrilled. So let's just dive into this. One looks a little bit smaller, so we'll pull this one out if I can get it out. All right, so I got it open. I'm just gonna start grabbing from the side here. Now, I'll mention I've not seen any of these 15 titles, but I'll just share with you what I know about them and why I bought them. So first up, I love this. You guys know Vinegar Syndrome has the best of the best when it comes to limited edition slipcovers. Oh, they're just so high quality. So this first one here is Detention. And I'll mention, I think all but 2 of the ones I picked up have the slipcover with them. So this is really cool. This is actually an Asian horror film that is, I don't know, it's actually based on a video game, and it looked really creepy and sounded really interesting. So I'll take this off so you can see the cover as well. But yeah, so the fact that it was based on a survival horror video game and that it just looked genuinely creepy, I had to get, I had to grab this one. So this one looks awesome. Set during the Taiwanese martial law of the 1960s, shockingly gruesome and terrifying coming-of-age drama based on the video game about classmates who go looking for their missing friends and teachers, all of whom took part in an illegal book club. I mean, that just sounds interesting. So very excited to check this one out. This is in Mandarin, it looks like, with English subtitles. So that is number 1, Detention. Love that slipcover, very cool. All right, what else do we have here? I can't really tell what they are by the slipcover, at least the back. Ah, here it is, Trauma. This is the one movie that I was hoping was going to be on this sale coming in, because it's one of the few that I knew I wanted to pick up from Vinegar Syndrome. I actually have had this one in my Amazon cart for quite a while now, so I was thrilled when they brought up Trauma in the first day. So this is Dario Argento, and this one is like from the 90s. I want to say, yeah, 1993, and it is a giallo, but it's set here in America. I think it's in like Milwaukee. Am I making this up? I really feel like it's in Milwaukee, but I can't find it in the back here. I don't see anything about it, so maybe I'm just making that up. But either way, like, this one just looks really cool. A modern 1990s giallo, so I'm very excited to see what this one is all about. Hopefully it'll be good. Another one with a really cool slipcover on it. I'll show that off again. There's the front and the back. That one is Trauma from 1993. I'll mention, because I didn't mention it earlier, this is Detention, I believe, is from one of their sister labels, Decalogue. That's what it is. You can sort of kind of see it there, the Decalogue label. And they had a lot of their sister label stuff on here, so, which I don't think I have any of, at least not until now, so I figured I would grab it. Oh my God, that looks fantastic. Girls School Screamers. Look at that cover. That is phenomenal. Oh, I love it. This just, I believe, is like an 80s slasher. Yeah, 1984. So this is going to take advantage of that 80s slasher craze, which looks like a ton of fun. Girls' School Screamers. Oh, that looks awesome. Really looking forward to checking this one out as well. Like I said, that one is from 1984. Oh, this slipcover is textured. How awesome is that? I don't know if you can make, oh yeah, a little bit there. That's so cool. I love that. All right, what is next? We have the one that doesn't, or one of the two that doesn't have a slipcover. This is Good Luck, Miss Wyckoff, directed by Marvin Chomsky. This is an older one of theirs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2013. Yeah, so this is definitely an older one. But this is set in the small town of Freedom, Kansas in 1954. This is something dealing with race, and I don't know, it's going to be kind of crazy, I'm sure. Yeah, Marvin Chomsky from Roots and Holocaust, written by Academy Award nominee Polly Platt for Targets and Pretty Baby. This is interesting. Yeah, so looking forward to checking out to see what this one is. Bonus features on the DVD, the reissue cut, The Sin. Oh, that's cool. So it has an extra cut on there as well. So that's Good Luck, Miss Wycliffe. What is next? Oh man, this cover is amazing. This is Curfew. In by 10, dead by 12. This time you shouldn't come home. So the reason I grabbed this one, on the back there's cool too. I love these slips. I don't know if this is a sister label or not. No, it doesn't look like it is. Let's see what the actual cover looks like. Ah, same, but that's cool. So this is from 1989, and this is actually a home invasion film. That's the reason I picked this one up. Honestly, this one didn't have the best reviews, but it just felt like something that I might like more than some people because of my obsession with the home invasion genre. It's one of my favorite genres of horror, subgenres of horror. And so I figured I would pick this one up. It's supposed to be just a mean, nasty home invasion film. I'm down with that. We'll see how this one is. That is Curfew. A couple more in this stack here. Ah, here it is. Last Gasp. This is a great slipcover. Oh my gosh. Pray you never hear it. Man, these are amazing. You know, if nothing, even if these movies are garbage, the packaging on this is amazing, which frankly, I don't have the best track record when it comes to Vinegar Syndrome, which is why I don't like to spend a lot of money on their releases anymore. I just don't tend to enjoy most of the stuff I watch from them, frankly. So this one is from 1995, an intriguing mix of supernatural possession horror and straightforward slasher. So yeah, I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. Who is this one directed by? This is Scott McGinnis. Last Gasp. Again, if it's garbage, which it very well could be, look at that slip. That's amazing. And the other thing that you need to think about when it comes to Vinegar Syndrome is even if it is not the best, a lot of these titles are going to hold their value just because of how, you know, interesting they are and unique they are. All right, so this one is Christopher Lambert's Resurrection, and look at that slip. That is fantastic. It says He's Coming on the back. Wow, this thing is gorgeous. I love this. Wow. There's the front there. And this one is from 1999. This just looks amazing. An ultra-stylish hybrid of 90s cop action, murder mystery, and astonishingly gruesome slasher. That's fantastic. Russell McCauley from Razorback. Wow. Oh, this is directed by Russell McCauley. Oh, Christopher Lambert is the star in this one, so excuse me. But yeah, that looks really cool. So yeah, this is another one I had to pick up. I've heard it compared to Seven, and that was enough to make me pull the trigger on this. So yeah, very intrigued to see what this one is all about. Resurrection, arguably the best slipcover so far. Stick that to the side here. We got, whoa, no, that was the last one from pack number 1. Toss that to the side. And let me take a pause here and grab this other stack. All right, a little under halfway there. So next up, oh, this looks awesome. Creature. Look at that slip. That's fantastic. It's been sleeping peacefully on a moon of Saturn for 2,000 centuries until now. So this is one that is absolutely available elsewhere, but I imagine that this is going to be as good as it's going to look. So this is from, what year is this? 1985, and this is a space horror, which I am the biggest fan of space horror, so looking forward to checking this one out. This is Creature, 1985, with a beautiful slipcover on this one as well. I love it. So cool. All right, what is next? You know what? Nah, here it is, the other one without the slip. And this one I have seen. I totally forgot. This is Ice Cream Man. This is 1994. Clint Howard in this one. So one of the quintessential cult horror films of the mid-90s. Gotta love it. Now, I'll be honest, I don't love this movie. I did watch it like streaming on Amazon Prime years ago now, and it's okay, but not a favorite. But for 10 bucks, I'm gonna add the Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray to my collection, because why not? So, Ice Cream Man, the only one in this pile that I've actually seen before, and I don't remember too much about it. I don't remember exactly why I didn't love it. It just didn't click with me like I was hoping it would. Oh my gosh, this looks, whoa, this is super fancy. Okay, so this is Whatever It Takes. I'm kind of blown away here. So of 5,000, this is edition 3,974, and this is a VSA title, so they're Vinegar Syndrome Academy. Look at this. Oh my God, I am so impressed right now. I had no idea. That's awesome. So here this is here. So the movie in 1998, a perfect example of the type of action movies that lined the video store shelves back in the 90s. Like, yes, I'm here for that. Let's see, is this a poster? Let me open this up here. Oh, absolutely, it's a poster. This is so cool. Oh, that's awesome. I had no idea this came with a poster, but like, that's amazing. So this is by far the coolest packaging. It's like a, I don't even know what you call it, like a slip box, I guess? Like, I don't even know, but that's really cool. So I didn't know it came like that, but that's definitely an added bonus. So I'll just set that to the side for now and keep on going. Oh, here we go. This is Rush Week. So this is one that like I wasn't gonna grab. I never would have grabbed if it wasn't 10 bucks, because I've heard about it in the past and it just didn't have the best reviews. But for 10 bucks, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and give it a shot. This one is 1989, one of the last films to emerge out of the 1980s slasher heyday. So I mean, yeah, it's a slasher film. Why not give it a shot for 10 bucks? It looks interesting enough. And like I said, reviews aren't the best on this one, but that's okay. I'm okay with that for 10 bucks. So this is a Vinegar Syndrome release. I didn't even think about it, but some of these titles I talked about before could have been VSA. I just didn't notice it, but yeah, next up here, oh, this looks really just ridiculous and rad. This is Surf 2. So you got the image on the back there, which I'll show very quickly. But yeah, this looks awesome. So this is actually not a sequel, regardless of what the title says here. It's just a like throwback to that type of movie. A completely wild and thoroughly unhinged comedy that manages to integrate slapstick humor, surreal sight gags, horror, and sci-fi elements, TNA, as well as having possibly served as an influence to the most famous animated TV series in history. Like, that's, I don't know, that just sounds interesting. This one is from 1983. Excited to see what this one is all about. Looks like the most like weird of the bunch, I guess, kind of the craziest one of the bunch. That looks like a lot of fun. That's Surf 2. And then, oh, this looks awesome. This is Steel and Lace. I love this. So this is actually like in a revenge movie that is with a like robot in the lead character. I don't know, sounds so crazy, and this slipcover is beautiful. You guys know I love like pinks and purples and neons like that. This is 1991. A twisted and original take on the revenge genre. Oh man, this looks awesome. The Blu-ray debut of Steel and Lace. How cool is that? This one should be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to checking this one out. There was another one that was on sale this same day that looked like a RoboCop style film from the 90s, and it sold out before I ended up clicking purchase, and I was super disappointed, but that's okay. I got a lot of stuff here. Oh wow. Alien from LA. This looks awesome. This is a different style of slip too. Very interesting, different texture, but that looks great. This is another one, honestly, I probably wouldn't have picked up if it wasn't for the $10 price, because I was never super like excited about this. It's one that I would have liked to have seen, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money on. But for 10 bucks, I'm down. This one is from 1988, an intentionally absurd late 80s cable TV mainstay from Canon Films. This is from Albert I always mess up his name, Poon? I don't know, P-Y-U-N. I don't know how to say it, I guess. Pine, maybe? Anyway, Alien from LA. Another one with like a really cool slipcover just because it's different. It's shiny, where the other ones are more of a matte finish. All right, one more to go here, and I've heard this is the best of the bunch, so I'm really excited about this. Just amazing, an amazing slipcover on this girl also. This is Tragedy Girls. To make an omelet, you have to kill some ex-boyfriends, it looks like there. This is so, whoa, dropping it. This is so cool. So my buddy, big fan of this. He gave this one like 5 out of 5 stars. He loved it. And this is from 2017. So this is actually a newer one from Vinegar Syndrome. And this one is what? It says Gunpowder and Sky. So I guess that must be the sister label on this. But yeah, this looks really cool. This is best friends Sadie and Michaela are on a mission to boost their social media fandom as amateur crime reporters after a serial killer. Okay, we'll see how this one is. I have no idea. I've heard decent things about it over the years, but my buddy was all about it. He kind of talked me into it, so I ended up grabbing it. This looks really interesting. This is Tragedy Girls from 2017, and that is the last one from my stack here, which is pretty amazing. Oh man, look at that stack of awesome Vinegar Syndrome goodness. I am super, super excited about this. That's so cool. So it looked like I only ended up grabbing 3 from the partner labels and everything else is from Vinegar Syndrome proper. But either way, these prices, they'll never be beat. Like that's as good as it's gonna come. And I am so thrilled to have these in my collection now. Now, I just need to sit down and watch them, which I cannot wait to do. If there's anything you guys would like me to move to the top of the list that you'd love to hear a review of, let me know, leave a comment down below. I'll definitely prioritize that and try to review it as soon as I possibly can. But let me know down in the comments, did you guys grab any movies from the 10 for 10 sale? Or did you go big baller and do the full $980 subscription? Let me know down in the comments below what you ended up grabbing, and let me know some recommendations out of this pile here. What should I prioritize at the top of the list here? Let me know anything down there. I appreciate all of that. For anybody who's interested that's on Baby Watch, we have had our baby boy now, and I am so excited. He is amazing. His name is Asher. A throwback to Ash, of course. Gotta love Evil Dead, right? So yeah, I'm really excited about him, and yeah, so videos might be a little bit more sporadic over the next few weeks here, but I'm hoping to keep the content coming. But anyway, guys, that is it for today. So if you enjoyed this one, please hit that like button down below. That engagement really does help me out. And like I always say, I don't just talk movies, I talk all things media. Books, movies, video games, graphic novels, manga, records. If it's media related, I'm interested in it. And if you are too, you might consider subscribing. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. And I want to encourage you to consume some media today. I'll catch you next time.